welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Courtney and welcome. Today is, as you can see on the video, a get ready with me. You'll see how I got all this, except for my hair. My hair is just crazy anyways. And I have a bit of a real chit chat about just a reflection of 2019 and what I hope 2020 brings for us and for you guys too. So before we get started, if you do not follow me, why don't you follow down below, Life with Courtney. It's not very big, but you can see little snippets of me and my family on there. It's right here. And also, I hope you like this video. If you get to the end of it and you like it, please give it a thumbs up and press the notification bell so you don't ever miss any one of my videos, because I promise you this time, there is going to be a hell of a lot of them. Right, so without further ado, the last video of 2019, ready to say see you later. Here we go. Okay, so where do I begin? Put my hair up. I already did my eyebrow, well, filled them in, because I am not great at doing my eyebrows. It's a new year. I said it last year. Hopefully I get better at it, but here's hoping. I've also washed my face. My skin has been getting crazy. I've put toner on, and I started using L'Oreal Triple Active Dry and Sensitive Skin Day Cream. So I put that all on, and I started switching up my routine. So instead of doing my face first, I start doing my eyes first, and it helps. So 2019. What a year. Before anything, I am going in with, because I will put this on, my Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. And what I'll do is I take a little bit of finger, put it there, down my head, and just work it in all the way up to the waterline, on the chin, under the nose, all in the nose. I have really liked this, and it's really affordable too, which is great. Get a little under the neck, and then I do like to put some on here, on my eyelids, right up to the brow bone, right under the eyebrow, so my eyes are nice and primed. 2019 started off quite nice. I was ready to go. I had goals. I was starting this channel. I had ideas. I had everything planned. 2019 was going to be the year, because 2018 was not that great either. And before I go into this, when I complain, I know people have it a hell of a lot worse, and my heart always breaks for them. This is just my story and what's happening and what's happened with me, I guess, and my family. So I don't do these or say things, and I say in day-to-day life, I don't complain to be like, oh, woe is me, feel sorry for me, I have it so bad that it's worse than everyone in the world. It's just not me. I've never been like that. I'm just very open and very honest. Sometimes it seems like I'm quite, but no. And this one year, I think because this year I did shut down quite a bit and wasn't myself, I did not open up as much as I usually am. So yeah, I need to be a lot better on that. As you can see, my skin is just crazy. I had that go in me, and I was just ready. I was ready to bring content out every week. I was ready to travel with my family more. I was ready to do more with my family, be a happy family. And as you know, come April, things were really exciting for us. And then come May, as you know, if you haven't watched or know my story, we unfortunately had a miscarriage. That then brought on the ripple effect, because I'm a massive person of law of attraction. I've always believed in it. I will always believe in it. Some of the best years of my life, I was practicing that all year long, and it showed because I was thinking positive, I was doing positive, I was being grateful, and the whole time it'd be great. It's very hard when you go through a heartbreak like that of losing something that someone you thought you had a huge future planned out for and was going to be part of your family, that it plays on you. And if, as many of you know, it messes with you, it hurts you, it kills you. So when in July, when we had a chemical miscarriage, that was like, but gotta think positive, things are going up. So what I'm gonna do on my eyes is the Shane Dawson conspiracy theory. Let's take that one. I am obsessed with this palette. Obsessed. And you see these buckles. I'll show you, because I haven't used this on here yet. I'll show this for you. Whoa. Oh yeah. Very happy with it. So I am going to go in with that color, Tanacon, third one in, Tanacon, which is a perfect transition color. So we're just gonna take that and blend it in there. So yeah, it's been a lot of heartache this year. A lot. Me and Kai are really good, though. Yeah, I think through everything, it brought us quite together. We got a lot stronger because of the sport, but at the same time, I think mental health really got into it. Staying strong doesn't mean you can't hurt, and I think that played a massive factor this year. While trying to hold on to the strength, when you're literally crying inside, it's hard. But we do have two beautiful kids, and I'm really thankful for them. We're both very thankful for them. And as you know, we're very, very thankful for this little, I say little, I'll show you. I got jogging bottoms on. Okay, don't judge. Right. They are getting huge. And when I say they, I mean there's one baby in there. There's not two. Whenever I say they, I don't like calling the baby it. I'm really rambling, I'm sorry. Everything so far has been going really great with baby. It was very scary at the beginning because I had bleeding, I had cramping, and it's scary. And when we went in for an emergency scan, they couldn't find baby, and I was supposed to be something like 6-7 weeks, and they couldn't find anything. Went back a week later, and there's our little tadpole. I had some more scares, so I went in for some more testing, and they grew bigger. And then by the time we went in for the 12-week scan, they jumped up a week and a half of what they were saying, because they backdated me like 2 weeks when they finally found the baby, and that scared me because I was like, what's going on? They gotta be okay. It means they're all right? Now, so I'm going to grab a smaller blending brush. I'm gonna get one with a little curve like that, and I'm going to dip into spiraling. It's that one right there. This palette is amazing. And if you got me on Snapchat, you know I was freaking out because I thought I wasn't gonna get it because of all the palaver of what happened. The boys, this year, as much as everything has been going crazy, we've had some stuff with Blake. He's happy, he's healthy, so I don't mean to scare anyone, but there's just certain things that he needs to progress in because he goes to school next year. But he's so bright, both the boys, so bright, and they have really thrived this year, and I'm so proud of them. And this is what I mean. You should, as crap as it's been this year, and more will go into it, it's amazing stuff to see my kids grow and watch them just thrive at everything. Corey is such an amazing drawer. The way his mind works and the way just seeing it go onto paper is amazing, and the confidence in him is astounding. Even his teachers say the way he is amazing, and it makes me so proud. And Blake is jumping hurdles like no other, and I love them so much and so grateful for them. And they have been my rock, and they always say you shouldn't make your kids take on the burden of what you have and what you're going through. And I didn't, to an extent, but when they see me upset, they're very loving boys. Very loving boys. And they know when daddy's upset, and they just have this way of taking your face and be like, it's okay, and giving you hugs and kisses and just making me constantly smile. So yeah, that's a very good plus and something I'm very grateful for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my Pig mirror from Shane Dawson, because I think it will be a lot easier than trying to watch that in this. So I'm going to take spiraling, and I am going to start working in the crease on the corner and kind of working up. I hope this is going to go how I want it. And literally just staying right on that corner there. And I'm going to go up, trying to blend it so a lot of the product gets to the side. And then I'm going to take what I have left and bring it in slightly. So it goes about there to make that little, you know what I mean. And do the same on that side. This year where I shut down from a lot of people, I pushed a lot of people away, and I think after last year I lost a friend, not through death, just, I don't know, I don't really want to go into that. I think it was misunderstanding. It's hard losing friends. I do, and I think I've had it told to me my whole life, like, you do let people get away with a lot. And that wasn't the situation, I'm just saying that. This is a different situation, which happened this year. I will literally, and it's happened with ex-boyfriends, where I'll let them literally treat me like not Kai, or talk to me like crap. And I'll just like, okay, yeah, you're forgiven, blah, blah, blah. And this year, 2020, is a year that will not be happening. And unfortunately, this year, someone that was very close to me my entire life. I had my entire life of them putting me down constantly. And like, I knew they cared about me as a person, and they cared about my kids very much. But after years and years and years of almost like a mental abuse of, well, you're not like them. You aren't good enough, lying to people about certain stuff that wasn't true about me. And even Kai at one point saying to me, you don't let me get away with certain things or talking to you like that, which he never does. But this one person that I was very, very close to my entire life, like I said, years and years and years of it, comparing me to my siblings or to some other person I won't mention, it finally broke me this year when I had a conversation with a family member that this person flat out said lies, and I was used to it from them. Like, it got to a point in my life where I would literally, she would tell me these lies to my face, and I'd literally, yep, about me. And like, I was never good enough. And I hate feeling like that, because this person was very close to me, very, very close to me. And the time that I finally had to break away was probably a really bad time for it to happen, because a loss has just happened with their family and mine, but mainly for this person. And I had to break free of that. I wish them nothing but love. I wish them nothing but happiness. And I hope they do get better with the grieving, which is not going to happen for a while. I do send a lot of love to them in the universe. But for me, I needed to break that relationship up. I needed to just cut clean. And we haven't had a conversation, and we probably never will. I can't go into it without me wanting to break down if I spoke to this person. So that is another loss, I guess you could say that we've had this year. I know my kids miss this person a lot, but again, I do wish them love and happiness in the world. We're gonna take a small one again, because I'm cheap like that. And we are gonna take Illuminati, which is that one right there. And we're gonna go over spiraling, just to give it that little bit of a kick. So I think, like I said, I think I said it before, I think 2019 has been a year where everyone's like, just be done. Be done 2019. I think a lot of my friends I know, and a lot of my family members are like, this year is the year that just really sucks. And it's funny because we're going into a new generation, I guess. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, but it's just over. Let's give that little shine to it. A lot of people have experienced heartache and loss like no other, and people have been so financially done, which has been something for us. But you know, as long as my kids are happy, as long as there's a roof over their head, and as long as there's food in everyone's belly, we've got a lot more than a lot of other people have. So we gotta be thankful. And I think we live in a world where if we can't buy this bag, or can't buy this makeup, or buy this perfume, or can't get our nails done, it's the end of the world. And I think it's time to like break that. Like, it's time to be very thankful. And I think that's when things are going to be changing for people's lives, when they realize, I've got this. We've got more than when I went to Mexico. They lived in huts. They didn't have shoes. They were drinking water that makes you physically sick. They were fine. They were happy. Some of the happiest kids I've ever seen. So it really does put in perspective of that. And I've lost way of thinking that. I'm guilty of that. I'm not making it sound like I'm not trying to make it sound like, yeah, you should be grateful, that's it. Because I am, blah, blah, blah. Because this year I haven't. Not at all. Not at all. But 2020, that's definitely on my list of make sure you do that. So as you can see, I have now got black bulges on my eyes. So we're going to blend it as much as we can. And use a bit of that Tanacon to just blur the edges. My skin is crazy. Baby has been doing wonders to me. Not in a good way, but as long as they are happy and healthy, I am okay. So I'll deal with it. All right, next we are going to take, see, I love sleep paralysis. We're gonna take just a theory, that one there. Show you that. You see that? Nope. It's like a shiny copper, beautiful. And if I have like a dark outside, I love to put like the light just to brighten it. And I use one of these spoolies because I feel like I could pack it in a lot better than like, it's like using a finger basically. Take that and go right on the lid, right there, and work it in to out here. My makeup. I feel like I'm just rambling, but I wanted to sit down and just talk. Just talk, be honest, be open. So 2020, first of all, what's it gonna mean for you? What do you want out of 2020? What is your biggest goal? I know it sounds really cliche, like everyone's like, yeah, new year, new me, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna have this resolution, blah, blah, blah. I'm one of them. Shouldn't be, but I do think it's a good time to be like, right, let's start fresh. Let's get this page rolling. Let's try to make this year the year we want. because you can have what you want. You have to work hard. You can't just sit there and like think, yep, I want this, come give it to me. No, you gotta work for it. You gotta think about it. You've gotta be positive. And I can't wait to get back in that frame of head. I've been trying, and it's been going a lot better now, and hopefully it gets stronger throughout the year. But yeah, leave a comment down below what you want out of 2020. What is your one, no matter how big or small, your main goal you want for this year? For me, it's to make sure that my kids get to go somewhere new, that they get to experience life a lot more than just where we live. Because we do go places, but I want them to see a lot more. And I want them to be happy, and I want myself and Kai to be happy. And not this like cliche, yes, I'm happy. I mean, like, that's a great day almost every single day. And if it's not, so that sucks, it'll be better tomorrow. It's just better frames and heads. That is our goal. So I am going to take my Maybelline gel liner, and I'm going to put this on my line. Alright, so I have taken it and I've just put it on my lash line. I made it a little thicker right here, right there, and then very, very thin going in, so you can see. So first, this is going to seem like I have a lot, but my face, like I said, is going crazy. So I am going to try my best to hide that. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in shade Classic Ivory. So when I first do this, because of the fact that I do have back eyes and I like to shape that out, so that was more of a cut. I like to use more of a neutral color instead of a lighter color to try to brighten it. It's more of a just to try to fix it. So we're gonna go under here, and then right close to the lash line, and go up right by the eye, so you can see that gets cut out, and when I blend it, you'll see it's more of a cut. So we'll do the same on that side. So it's more, see what I mean? Angled. Yeah. Just a little there, because it's more of just like fixing. And put that in. It's like just doing regular concealer. But I still cut it. So now that you got that done, we are going to take that and just any spots you have. So I've got a red spot there. Oh, it's my little pregnancy hormones. Again, not complaining. It's just hard because I think I said before, I do not like a lot of concealer. Not a lot of concealer, a lot of foundation. Things change when your hormones going crazy. So let's balance it out. We're going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in Ivory. Now this I love because you can put as much as a little or as much as you want. It's very blendable, and yeah, it's like a nice stick. Hoping my mom comes over this year. I don't know if she is. It'd be nice if she is. It's quite funny because with all three of our kids now, with this one, the time of conception has always come around the time that I'm either going over to see my family or my family's coming over here, and my family doesn't come here very often. So Corey, my parents were coming over literally the week, a couple of days before they came. He was conceived. Then me and Corey went over when he was little to Florida. Unfortunately, Kai didn't come, and we conceived literally a week and a half before I was due to leave, and I found out in Florida. And then with this little baby, was conceived literally a week before my brother came over. So Kai has now said that my family's banned from coming over. So see, it's quite subtle. I do want a bit more coverage, so what you do is just add a bit more. I say a bit, talking about a whole lot. And like I said, it's very buildable and I love it. I love how it feels on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy. And this stick has lasted me ages. Probably because I don't like wearing foundation. Oh yeah. Don't ever forget to go down your neck. Luckily I'm light enough that this stuff is... You get to see that. I'm gonna take e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This one, you can see it. And I believe it's in light peach. I had a drive last year where I wanted to make sure I was bringing out content all the time. When things went crazy and I wasn't able to do that, it played a bummer. So this year, I am determined. I got a book. I said this before. I know that. And I think hopefully you could just believe me when I start doing it. This is the start of it. I will be bringing more content. I will have so much time on my hands once I go on maternity leave, which is, I haven't decided if it's April or March yet that I'm going, so it's not that long away. I do work during the days now, so weekends I'm gonna have to still stick to Sunday uploads. Right, I am now going to go in with this neutral color from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna use that to set my foundation and my concealer. If I can find my brush. I'm just gonna take this big fluffy, Real Techniques fluffy brush, put a little bit there, and so that, I can't speak today. Instead of whooshing it on, I'm just gonna pat it in. I'm trying to cover it in. Just small little circular motions to get it all in. So what's everyone's New Year's resolutions? What's everyone doing this New Year's? This is gonna be our first year that I'm home in like 2-3 years. Because where I worked overnight, I worked every single New Year's and New Year's Eve. Now, we are going to take my Rimmel London Sun Love N02, and we're gonna take this little Spectrum angle brush, dab it in there, get a little coated, step back, and we are going to, really? That's a little bit, okay. I was gonna say that didn't work very well, but see how it goes. I don't think I like this brush. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. This one's a bit more denser. So let's have a little recap real quick, right? 2019 sucked. Sucked for a lot of people. Although we've now been blessed with a beautiful, beautiful pregnancy that I'm very thankful for. I am very thankful for a husband that is very supportive, and even through his own crap, he's there for us. Very, very thankful for my 2 beautiful boys that have nothing but 2 of the most amazing hearts ever, and so loving. Thankful that we get a new year to try it all over again, and just to have a life, to live. 2020 gonna be a year of achieving your dreams, achieving your goals, fun and laughter, and lots of happiness. And for us, pooey nappies. Okay, so now past that, we're gonna go back into BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna grab a little bit this peachy color and put some blush. Use Spectrum Fluffy. There's a lot. Big fluffy. Okay. And then simple and up. And now we're gonna get my highlighter. We are, of course, using Jeffree Star Cosmetics and on the shade Ice Cold. It's a nice white color. Beautiful. Grab into that. And then circular motions. And up to go up there. So he's like, oh, hello. I'm dying to try his new highlighters, but I can't really rectify spending 50 quid right now. I wish I could. Trust me, I gotta buy a baby first. And boys are growing big, so I have to get them new clothes too soon. So anyone like get so obsessed with the highlighter, they just add more and more and more. Alright, let's leave that alone for now. So what I'm going to do is we are going back to the Conspiracy palette. And we are going to go with Sleep Paralysis. Ooh. And we are going to put that under the waterline underneath. So let's dab into that. Just a bit. Okay, and very lightly get it on your, I think it's just gone in my eye. Alright. Not a lot of fallout, which is what you want. So now for mascara, we are going with the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, you don't need to be subjected to that face. I'm just gonna hide behind the pig thingy so you can see the eyes. You don't have to see the mouth going. You really need that. There we go with that. And now we are going to go with lipstick. We are going to go with Dusty Mauve from Anastasia Beverly Hills. There we go. Bit of that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I am going to finish my hair. As you can see, it is a real mess. I am going to finish getting dressed and I will be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look for New Year's. Truth be told, I'm going to work, but this is something you can do nice and easy. I cannot recommend this palette enough. It's nothing to do with So creamy, so blendable. I mean, no, very nice. I love this. I've always loved this lipstick from Anastasia. Just leaving my hair a bit thingy. And there we go. So, 2019. I am ready. I am ready to say goodbye. I'm ready to say see you later. Adios. Thank you for what you did give us. But it's time for 2020. I hope 2020 brings you nothing but happiness. I hope 2020 brings you nothing but joy and luck and friendship and love and everything possible and everything positive and just so much warmth in your life. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be famous to know true happiness. You don't have to have everything just brought to you now for you to be happy. Be grateful for what you do have. I know I need to be. I know I will be. I know I'm gonna probably fall down and I'll have to pick myself back up again. But this time it's gonna be with a good attitude. Not just for me, for my family, my 2 boys, my husband, all my friends, this little one. So yeah. Okay guys. From me and my family to all of you, have a happy new year. And until next time, have a good one.